2025 season. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Titans and the Panthers, and it's all up next.
Once called Carolina Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. More simply, the Falcons as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart on the call in this one. Brock, a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove, get them going, find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage, run after run, and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Shakir sent in motion left. 2nd and 8. Connection made to Shakir. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Shotgun snap now to Young. And a man is there to knock that away.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Shakir with the grab. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Well, here come the Titans now to get their first drive of the game. And leading them out, the second pick of the second round back in 2023. Out of Kentucky, it's Will Levis.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminding yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them. Go put a score on the board.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Right back to Pollard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Jukes out a 1-stop. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Panthers working with a short field as they take over. New set of downs for him from the 46. Young on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Titans will get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here's 2nd and 14. Has the connection to Ridley. And this one doesn't go far.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Completed to Pollard. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
1st down, ball at the 36. Levis from the shotgun. Has his man, it's Ridley. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Man in motion here. Levis throwing again. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun now for Levis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And now they face 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Levis. And that throw just too high for him. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. From the gun, Levis. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Panthers set to take the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet. That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Young working from the gun. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down, ball at the 36. They motion the tight end over. Young on the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials.
Ball start.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Out of the gun, Young finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Second and 6 coming up here. Running back sent in motion. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Young throwing here. That one's complete, right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Now Young. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Working inside the red zone. Connects with Johnson. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Ball carrier. He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. On third down, it's Young. Catch is made in close. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. From the pistol, it's Young. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
We'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Again, a run with Pollard. And he takes it only to, well, looks like about the 3-yard line. He'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play can get started.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt goes 63 yards. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. Here's Hubbard on the give. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. They send a receiver in motion right. From the 44 here on 2nd down. He throws a brought in inside the 20. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So it came at a painful cost to the QB, but on top of a hefty gain, going to move it half the distance to the goal for roughing the passer. A tight end in motion now. Running it after the penalty. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Drop. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
That right there, Kate, that right there has all the armchair quarterbacks going. Why didn't you run it? Because you take a risk when you throw it. And if you take a sack, well, now you got to kick the field goal. If you would have pounded the football, got a little bit closer, you at least give yourself a decision on 4th. I don't think you do now. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Jackson now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score. Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. And with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Throwing now from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Levis back to throw. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still first down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. He'll throw it yet again. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. He was working Keenan Allen's way there. And that sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Marcus Epps making the play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's going to be 4th and short. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. From the right hash, 55 yards out. He had all the distance and just enough accuracy to send it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
You know disc golfers, Kate? Yeah, I'll go to disc golfers. They sometimes give the basket a hug if an errant putt hits, but still goes in. You may want to go give the goalpost a hug after this game. It took a friendly redirect off the upright to make that field goal good.
And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. To the air on first down, Young. Here's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Up the middle, Hubbard. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success. I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Levis from the shotgun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
To throw again on second down, Levis. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Escapes the pocket. Avoids the sack.
Tremendous play by the defense. I mean, just spectacular to corral him behind the line. It can be tough to track these guys down today when they decide to scramble. So many good runners, but it was good pursuit to stay on them the entire way.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And it's going to be Panthers football. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. Here's Young on 1st and 10. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. That one's rejected at the line. And it sets up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Young to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Carolina in punt formation. Tony Pollard on the return. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Has the connection to Ridley. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Levis now on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10, it's Pollard, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Levis. Pass taken in by Pollard. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Motioning the tight end now. Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. This one finds Boyd. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. Caught by Pollard. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Catch made by Allen. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. Levis throwing again. This throw is caught. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Levis. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a lead on the final play of the half. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. Out of the tunnel. We're ready to get back to it. For the call of the 2nd half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break. Kids, we're happy to welcome y'all back to the start of our 3rd quarter. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Titans and receiver Calvin Ridley back out again on offense. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. They give to Pollard on the option. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
That pass complete to Goddard. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now Levis. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Pass caught by Ridley. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Titans will have a 1st down. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Here's 2nd and 14. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and have to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And as much as we thought we'd be watching highlights here, talking about this passing game, Brock, it's been the guys on the other side of the ball who've come in and stolen that spotlight.
Yeah, and in an offensive-driven league, and one that's sometimes even legislated that way, it's nice and refreshing to see a defense put together an effort like this.
Amen.
Be the ones everybody's talking about for how well they've played on their side of the ball.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll motion a tight end left. Out of the gun, Young. Connection made to Shakir. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Young working from the gun. He finds Johnson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 31-yard line.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Young throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Here's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap now to Young. Shakir with the grab. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Finally some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a first down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league. And you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well.
Second down now, 7 to go. Brooks on the counter, and they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. End up running left, Pollard. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll run here, following the... He loses the football! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
I think the phrase, Kate, blood in the water, comes to mind in this spot. There was a chance to get aggressive and attack them being backed up close to the end zone. Can't imagine that decision paying off in a better fashion than that.
The Carolina offense headed out now. And talk about, while a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Levis from the shotgun. Caught by the open man. And he's going to step out a yard or two short of the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz, Levis. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Titans will have a first down. Levis back to throw. Has the connection to Ridley. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Levis now against the blitz. Goddard makes the catch. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the gun, Levis. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Working inside the red zone. That'll be complete to Burks. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. we hit the end of the third quarter. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Second and 6 coming up here. They send him left out of the slot. Levis setting to throw. Has his man, it's Ridley. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Third and just 2 to go. Shotgun now for Levis. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
And that's a Tennessee touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans double their lead to 14. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now this offense ready to head back out. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Young looking to throw. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They send a tight end in motion. 3rd down run by Hubbard. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene's territory index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air on first down, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down. Now it's Young. Hubbard hauls it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! It's picked up by the Titans.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field, but unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
That pass complete to Goddard. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
At the Panthers 14-yard line.
Now Levis. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And the Panthers into the nickel set. 3rd down coming. They send a man in motion. 3rd and long. Here's Levis. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. This one from 42 yards out. Up and good from Joseph. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense running back out now. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Connects with Hubbard. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 33 on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Young on the play action. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
He breaks a tackle, and he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Young on 1st and 10. He finds Sanders. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Pass complete to Hubbard. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Titans' 7-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The play lost a yard.
Young on 3rd and goal. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Tight end motioning right. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 1st down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. Right back to Pollard. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Titans moments away from a 2-0 start. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 31. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
The give on 2nd to Pollard. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say so long from Charlotte.
ball.